Well, good day and I love you. I'm Heather Peterson, Lockhart, and I am magic. And I have magic for you today. Yes. What's the buzz? The buzz be about manifestation. Everybody talking about manifestation, law of attraction. Yet not everybody has what they want. Not everybody looking like they want to look. Not everybody being who they want to be. So how's that moving? How's that working? Today I'm going to shed some light on the whole law of attraction, manifestation, mumbo, jumbo, fiasco. So you can have a little more clarity. And then you can start getting a little more of what you want in your life. Yes, because that's what you came for. You came to be creator, not reactor. But most of us got a really kind of crazy upbringing and education. And it told us we had to pay a whole lot of attention to everything everyone around us is doing. And that we had to stop all of our momentum and protest that which we do not desire. We have to petition the people that are behaving in a way that we don't like. Never mind that we came as little creators to make magic, to expand, to do things never done before. Yes, the bee beings ain't never been before. So, let me tell you how this works. Let me first tell you that if you had a better overall idea of all that is, G-O-D, good orderly direction, the universe, whatever you want to call it, pick your word, okay? If you had a better understanding of spirit, then you might have a better understanding of the way this whole thing works, okay? First of all, it's a law of attraction universe, not a law of repulsion, not a law of resistance, not a law of protest, petition, or any of that crazy. It's a law of yes. That's all there is. Yes. It's yes. It's a great big flow of yes. And that's all that the universe understands. So when you use words like anti and dis and non and resist, the universe is like, error. Because all it is giving. And all it is attentive. And all it is wanting you to have what you want. So, let us first understand, let us make a decision. Step one is making a decision, okay? We're going to go back through this at the end, but get your little notebook out now, right? Step one, make a decision, okay? Make a decision that all that is, God, the universe, is like Amazon. I know, you're like, what did she say? God is like Amazon. Always available, always attentive, always listening, always aligned, always online, and always ready to get to you. Yes, with all its little workers that just go ping, 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 and come online the minute you want something. The minute you want something, you think about it, you go to that website, you type in your little stuff, you send your order, and the whole world of Amazon conspires to give you what you want. Yes, yes. And you have the utmost faith that once you place that order, it is gonna come to you in your hot little hands. Yes, on the timeline designed by Amazon. And then once you place that order, you release all that. You're like, well, I placed my order, and you start thinking about it. Let's say I ordered a fancy dress. You know how I love fancy dresses, right? So let's say you order yourself a fancy dress, okay? And the fancy dress, you place the order. So the second I place that order, I start thinking about my fancy dress. Do I have shoes to match my fancy dress? I should call my friend and tell her about the fancy dress I ordered. Not pretty, I'm gonna look at my fancy dress and how excited I am about my fancy dress. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Giving so much attention, so much hocus pocus focus to my new fancy dress that's coming that I trust will be delivered divinely on time because I placed my order with who? Amazon. Yes. Whole world knows it's gonna work all right because it's with Amazon. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Right now, we have a whole bunch of people who have concentrated their hocus pocus focus, their attention, their energy on a concept about a company and its capabilities. So much so that once I place my order, I call my friend, I have released any concern, any illusion, any delusion, any resistance that things aren't going to go exactly as planned, that the order won't be taken care of and delivered just right? Because it's Amazon. And so many people have used Amazon now and reaffirmed the belief that Amazon is a capable company and that it has everything, so that even if I had no dealings with Amazon, chances are, with everything I have heard and seen about Amazon, I would probably be pretty relaxed placing my order. But it just so happens that I've done it time and time and time again. And since I have, time and time again, I have personal experience. Personal experience in a situation gives me faith. That means that I got some real energy and reliability right there. Write that down, energy and reliability. Okay? And so with that, I have released concern and I am focusing my attention, write that down, focusing my attention on this dress that's coming, on the solution, right? I am all in it to win it. Okay? Now, what if I don't want to get ahead of myself. What if I placed the order and then I did like most humans do when something happens in their life that they have no experience with and therefore no faith, and since they don't think God is like Amazon, they get all wonky and they call up their friends and they say, oh my goodness, this happened and that happened and this happened and he said this and she did that and I can't believe that he and it's always she, he, they. They're never like I. She did this and he said that and they are this. Yes, reacting. Resisting. Protesting. Yes. Now here's what I'm doing. I'm giving my hocus pocus focus, attention, and energy to the problem. I've called up my friend, now I got her doing it too. So where we could be like feeding it to something positive, like all those people who believe in Amazon, we aren't even feeding anything positive. So the problem, we're just feeding the problem. And she's not creating anything and doing anything positive, and I'm not creating and doing anything positive, because we both got together and we're hocus pocus focusing our attention and our energy on the problem. Yes. Not too much hopes of things working out right there, right? Now, the thing is, maybe everything is fine with the situation, and if we had a understanding about all that is, about higher power, about God like Amazon, then I would call her and go, whoo, crazy crap just happened. Well, let me just tell you, I am grateful that I am in it to win it. I am in the solution. Yeah, putting one next right step foot forward. I got my words jumbled, but you know what I mean. Yes, and with that, I trust the Spirit's going to take care of it. Do you see me being beautiful in this situation? Understand that beauty's going to be reflected to me? Yes, because God's like Amazon. Okay? All right? So step one is to make a decision that HP, higher power, has got it all under control and it's like Amazon. Step two is to understand that whatever's in front of your face is your order. All right? Let's keep on with the same analogy to keep it kosher. So the dress comes, and I don't like the way the dress fits, or I don't like the way the dress looks, or I don't like the way the dress feels. Okay? Now, the dress is size medium, this brand, that color, exactly what I ordered. Amazon didn't get it wrong, just like God didn't get wrong what's in front of your face, honey. The problem is that you are thinking it's the wrong order, okay? When I see that dress, I say, it's not right. It don't fit. I don't like it. It makes me feel, I was going to say ugly, but I ain't never ugly, so So anyway, I don't like that dress. It does not fully reflect my beauty. There you go. That's a better way to put it. Okay. And so with that, I don't want to wear it. But what sometimes people say is, I don't like this dress. My order is all messed up. It's all wrong. It is not going to work. It doesn't fit right. I don't like it. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong, right? It's not the wrong order. Amazon got it right. He's doing this again. He's not doing this. It's the wrong relationship. It's wrong. It's wrong. But it's in front of your face. Spirit picked it with you. And so it's best to understand that your order is right. Okay? Because when you decide that your order is right in front of you, the dress, the man, the woman, the job, the dilemma, the solution, the whatever, it's all there by divine design. You see, it allows me to surrender to the solution and step into acceptance. Write that down. Surrender to the solution with an SOUL solution. And step into acceptance. I don't have any power in resistance, in protest, in rebuttal, in disbelief. I have absolute power with all that is in acceptance, because then I can be led. Then I can be guided, okay? So step one, understanding that God is like Amazon, meaning that it's always on time and it's always in line, right? Which means step two, accepting that it is in my order. Whatever's in front of my face is online, on time, by design, okay? So it's mine. That was 4. I love rhyming if you can't tell. And so with that, I might want, if I don't like the order that's in front of my face, because I changed my mind. See, that's another thing that's really, really important. When I placed that order at Amazon, I thought that's exactly what I wanted because it was a match to what I was at that point. But when that dress came, for whatever reason, it's just not going to work right now, right? It's no longer a match to who I am currently. And that's the same thing that's happening in your life, okay? So if there's a situation in front of your life right now, like a relationship or a job, and you think that the job is the problem or the relationship is the problem, that can't ever be the case because number one, God is like Amazon. Number two, it is your order. So number three, it's best to just become a match to what you want more of. All right? So by accepting that everything, God is like Amazon means it's all happening like it's supposed to. And it's not my control. And then the step two part is where I say, it's all as it's supposed to be. It's my job to see it that way. And then step three is where if I don't like what's in front of my face, I cannot protest it or resist it out of my life. I cannot tell that person how they need to go fix themselves and expect it to get fixed. I cannot protest the government and expect for the government to get right according to my ideals. Never gonna happen. What I can do is decide that that government is reshaping and becoming a better symbiotic system in harmony with all of its people. Yes, that makes me feel good. I like it. I can be in support of that. Look, my vibration just raised. My capability just increased. I just became a magnet to more good stuff. If I decide that dress, maybe I'm going to return it or take whatever action, but just wasn't the right dress for the right time, right? And so I get a greater focus of a picture in my head of what kind of dress I want now. What's that look like? What dress would really fit my body better? And then I can become a better match, a better focal point to bring in what I want. Then I'm going to see that dress. I'm going to see that dress that, it's funny, this is a real analogy. I'm going to find a dress that has a more expansive upper body type since I am big chested and I have a great big back. Yes, so some of those dresses that are sewn up tight in the back, that don't let your lats come out and your chest, your breast breathe, they aren't for me. Even though I wanted it to be for me and I thought the dress was for me and it looked really pretty, I felt so stifled when I wore it. So now that I understand better about what I need and what fits my body better, and I just focus on the goodness of how good that will feel, a dress that's comfortable and beautiful, that dress will be in front of me before I know it. In that relationship that's in front of my face, instead of focusing on the heinous things that he is doing and how much it makes me mad, I am grateful I have contrast before me. Because when you act like you, I learn more about me. And I learn more about what I want more of and what I don't want more of, and how I want to be treated and how I don't want to be treated. And that is my focus, you see. Because number one, God is like Amazon. And as I become more clear from the contrast given me about what I want and what I don't want, then I can understand that everything in front of me is a gift for me to learn more about who I am and be able to choose. With that, I get the gift of being creator on earth, not antagonizer, not protester. No, little mini creator, part of the big creation, a little bit of all that is, a little spark of the almighty flame. And I came to create. So when I focus on what I want and what really gets me excited and what feels good and what I find beautiful in every bit of every experience, then I find that more is in front of my face. You see, these things I say them for a reason. The beauty I be is readily and steadily reflected to me. That's the only way it'll work. If I want to see beauty in front of my face, I have to become beauty so that I can be a match to what I want to see more of. Yes, I can't expect to have a beautiful life acting like a broke off heinous somebody. No. And then calling my friends, telling them, this is broke off, this is broke off, this is broke off. I don't know why nothing looks beautiful. I'm not in the receiving mode to see beauty. What if there is bullshit all around, but I decide that bullshit is still something that makes me learn what I don't want more of, and that's good in itself. Do you see? I search for the beauty. I search until I find it. And then I take a little beauty and I make it big. And before I know it, it is growing. It gathers momentum, because that's what energy does on earth. And that law of attraction allows me to bring in more, to attract what I want more of. So for today, if you are busy protesting and resisting what you don't want more of, it might be time to get in line with a law of attraction vibrational universe. So step one, decide that all that is like Amazon. It's gonna come to you exactly right in the right time, aligned and divine. Step two, whatever is in front of your face, it's your order and it's perfect. It's your job to reframe and understand so. And then with that, you might decide that you want to, step three, become a match to something better, something a little more happy, a little more healthy, and a little more sexy. And all you got to do is focus on what you want more of. Yes, it sounds real easy. It's taken me a long time to make it an everyday thing, but it is possible. It is a simple rewiring, it is a rewiring of the brain, and then a recalibrating of the believing and the behaving. And I guess it's not so simple. You got to do it every day. But if you show up to try it every day, to try to seek the beauty that is around you, you will notice before one day is halfway over that there is more beauty before you. Beauty begets beauty. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to pull a card for you. Thank you for being here today. Y'all, if you are ready to become a better version of yourself using these same vibrational principles, this same energy, and these same guidelines, sign up for my Become Who You Want to Be workshop. We're using cognitive behavioral therapy, a little meditation, and a whole lot of fun. Basically, we're going to play, okay? And if I say those big words and you're like, oh God, Heather, I don't know if I'm ready for all that, you wouldn't even know that's what was happening unless I told you them big words. Basically, I could say, Come play with me on a Sunday afternoon. We're going to kind of try on different versions of ourselves and see what we did. Just like we did when we was little. We get in the sandbox and dress up and play. And somebody's like, I want to be this. And someone's like, I want to be this. And nobody was ever like, you can't do that. We were like, ooh, I want to too. Let me see you. Yes. Well, that's what we do as grown-ups. And then we have a whole lot of fun manifesting our heart's desires. What we got? Green Tara, salvation. She was upside down. So she's giving us an alignment message. Can you see her? There we go. Number 17, it looks like 1 and 7 is 8. So we manifested. 8 is the number of manifestation. Stability. I feel change in this reading. Let's see what she says. Well, it'd help if I got on the right number. Okay. Green Tara, known as She Who Saves, is here to remind you that salvation is contingent on your willingness to release your ego conflicts and surrender your wants and unmet desires to the divine. Do you find yourself swimming in a nagging spiral of dissatisfaction? Are you comparing yourself to others and always coming up short? Do you feel entitled to the manifestation of your wants arriving in the only form that you will accept? When you are suffering from longing and wanting, you are like a hungry ghost that will never be fed, blind to the opportunities that are truly yours. Never fear. Just as a true friend will let you know when you're off track, Green Tara will let you know when you are out of alignment. She will save you from the destructive qualities of hubris, entitlement, and elitism, as well as the consciousness of lack with the following alignment task. Get right with yourself and the world again. First, know that you are exactly where you need to be right now. And if that means empty for a time, that is perfect. Instead of looking at what isn't here, bless every tiny aspect of your life with deep gratitude. Green Tara will show you that the world is your friend. You've only been fighting against yourself. You will then recognize the earth as a place of joy and abundance. Oh, that makes me cry. And the synchronicity is clear. I love this. Entitlement, elitism, consciousness of lack. Get right with yourself and the world again. Once you understand that it's your order, it allows you to step out of that entitlement, that elitism, thinking that God is supposed to deliver in the exact fashion that you asked for. You placed the order in the beginning to Spirit just like you did to Amazon. The real kicker is some of that order was conscious to you, but the greater majority was unconscious in harmony with the greater parts of your soul and all that is. So the order that God placed on your behalf was a greater order than you could have ever placed by yourself without the harmony of Creator. Try that on for size. You placed an almighty order with the almighty Amazon, and it's on its way for sure. And it actually doesn't just arrive at one time in your mailbox. It gets dropped off every day in the form of your relationships, your health, your abundance, the beauty in front of your face. You get to check your mailbox all day long and find the beauty around you. And as you do, more will be there. What a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being here. I don't think I finished telling you about my workshop. My workshop is on June 23rd. I will put the details below. You can sign up. It's a 3-hour workshop on a Sunday afternoon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And buy my products. Charged with Scalar Energy on my Quantum Care Boutique store on Etsy. Yes, I think that's it. I'm out of here. Thank you for being here. I truly love you so big.